Okay, here we go again. Sorry guys, my computer was about to die, and so it's on 6%. So, how are you guys doing? I'm doing good. Like I said, I'm feeling like a whole different vibe right now because I have fresh flowers in here. I am dressed like my next level self because that's actually something I've been trying to do more. Because I'm such an athletic gear wearer, which nothing's wrong with that. But when I do wear like more like chic, businessy attire, I'm just like way more. It's like dress for success, right? Okay. So I hope you guys join the live. If you guys are watching the replay, also let me know. Let me know where you guys are from. I have some new faces in the group, which I'm like so excited about. And so, with that being said, for those that don't know me, my name is Leah Pearson. I am the owner and founder of the Abundance Attitude. And the Abundance Attitude is just a personal development company where I basically show you the attitude to manifest abundance. And, you know, my unique perspective on this is I like to use a lot of like science, the science behind manifesting. And I have learned through clients and myself that when you know this science, you can really step into this faith, belief, and certainty, which is required to really achieve your dreams, right? And so, hello, welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. And so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about quantum abundance. Okay, how appropriate, right? And so essentially quantum abundance, right? So I'm going to be talking about the quantum field, quantum physics. And essentially when you are manifesting, you're always using the quantum field, but when you really understand it and know that it's available for you, this is when you can quantum leap. And quantum leaping is just like collapsing the wave of time, essentially. Like where people can make $10,000 or something in a very short period of time, like a week or a day or whatever it is, when most people would think that it would take like a long time or something like that, right? So it's using the quantum field to your advantage and to help your manifestations come in to fruition way faster. And of course, we all want abundance, okay? So I'm probably going to talk more about money in this because I'm a huge money mindset person. But abundance can mean anything to you, right? It can mean abundance in your relationship, abundance in your self-love, in your confidence, in your friendships, in your health, whatever, in your sexual intimacy, anything like that. So whatever abundance means to you, but I'm probably going to mostly be using wealth examples in this, okay? So let's get started. So the quantum field, right? In the quantum field, I want you guys to think of the quantum field as like unified consciousness, right? Because in manifestation, all it is consciousness, your consciousness going out into the universe. And in that consciousness, you have a vibration. And then that vibration is going to bring back in the physical world exactly that same frequency, okay? And I'm going to go into more of that in a second. But basically, in the quantum field, everything exists. Everything exists and everything is already done. And that is, I like to kind of think of it like my inner being and high self is kind of like hanging out in the quantum field, right? And they're kind of like, oh, she wants this? All right, well, let me go onto the field and get this for her, right? So she's hanging out there, and you can also, I like to think of it also as like your Amazon warehouse, right? Your Amazon warehouse where you can have anything you want and it exists and it's already done. Okay, and this quantum field is proven by quantum physics. And this unified consciousness, guys, is just these, when you break everything down small enough, like these flowers, myself, the phone or computer you're watching myself on, your dog, whatever it is, when you break down the cells into a molecule, you get to something smaller than a molecule, which is a subatomic particle. And that subatomic particle is energy. That subatomic particle is vibrating, and it has a frequency of vibration, and that frequency of vibration is going to be different for whatever the object is. So these flowers are vibrating differently than I am, right? If we were vibrating the same, I would look like flowers. Now, obviously, I brought this into my physical world, so you know, I was probably feeling joyful or something because flowers bring me joy. But you guys get what I'm saying on like a very, very, it can go way deeper, but that's kind of all you need to know is that everything is made up of subatomic particles, and they're vibrating at different frequencies. And this is how it's in quantum physics proves how stuff comes into our reality. Right? And so I really like to have this spin and take on manifesting and really hit hard on that kind of stuff because like I said, I think it dismantles it and you're able to have that faith, belief, and certainty when you just know that it's not some like new age positive thinking. You understand why you have to do the inner work. You understand your patterns. You understand your thinking. And I think it brings more awareness when you guys understand this, right? And so everything is made up of subatomic particles vibrating at different levels of frequency, all right? And then, and it's a fact, you know, think of a tuning fork. When you have a tuning fork and you hit it and it's vibrating at the note C or whatever note it is, all the other tuning forks are going to vibrate as well, right? And so frequencies harmonize together, and that is like the essential, you know, meat of law of attraction, right? Like energy is attracting like energy. And you want to think, and so like I said, everything is frequency, right? And so that means you yourself have a dominant frequency, and you can even take pictures of it. That's kind of like your aura, Kirlian photography, right? That is what you're vibrating at, okay? And that's going to go with how you're feeling and how you're talking and what you're thinking, right? That is what's going to cultivate your dominant vibration. And this is where you come in with low vibe and high vibe. If you're in a good vibe, if you're happy, joyful, playful, you're going to be in a high vibe. If you have anger, shame, guilt, sadness, whatever that is, that's lower frequency. So it's high vibe and low vibe. That's where that stuff comes from, right? And so obviously when you're manifesting, whatever your dominant vibration is, that's what you're seeing in your reality today. So however your life is, however your business is right now, it is a reflection of your dominant vibration. And like I said, your dominant vibration is going to be coming from your most consistent thoughts, actions, and feelings and words and all of that, okay? And so, like I said, this unified field of consciousness, it's your playing field, all right? And you can think of it like, you know, your highest self's hanging out there waiting for it just to go grab whatever you want. You can think of it like an Amazon warehouse where everything is there for the taking, right? You can order anything on Amazon. So think of the quantum field kind of like that, right? And in this quantum field, just by you thinking of your desire, thinking of your abundance that you want, quantum physics proves that, you know, this wave of energy and the unified consciousness in the quantum field, this wave of energy is going to become a particle because you thought about it, right? And so it's observed, and so then it becomes a particle, and that particle becomes a probability of that coming into your 3D physical experience, right? And so as long as you're vibrating at the same frequency as that particle, which is what you do when you think about it, if you do that enough, if you harmonize with that, you're going to have that frequency come into your life, right? And so everything you can think of is waiting for you in this quantum field, all right? And so you want to check your vibration, right? If you're trying to call in this abundance, you're going to want to check and be aware of your vibration. And how do you do that? Well, just how are you feeling right now? Are you feeling worried? Are you feeling doubtful? Are you wearing fear? Are you stressed out? Are you happy? Are you thinking of possibilities? You know, how are you feeling? You know, with practice, this awareness can come, but it's all about being aware. It's all about being aware of how you're feeling and what cultivates feelings, right? And remember, a feeling is a vibration. It's a very potent vibration. And so is thought energy. So thought energy brings on the feelings. So however you're dominantly thinking is how you're going to dominantly feel. And then how you dominantly feel is how you're going to dominantly vibrate. Okay? So let's get into the abundance part, right? So let's say you're trying to manifest more abundance into your life. In money, happiness, confidence, health, relationships, you know, all of that abundance. And what is that going to do? If it's not in your life, that means it's required of you to step into this higher level of frequency. It's required of you to step into this new paradigm, right? This new the next level version of you, right? Because if you are already at that frequency, it would be in your life, right? So it's requiring you to grow as a person. It's requiring you to do this inner work. It's requiring to know yourself and become aware, because awareness brings peace, let me tell you, okay? And when you have this awareness, you can check your level of vibration, and then you're going to be able to manifest more intentionally because you're becoming aware of how you're actually vibrating, right? So let me just change my notes here. And I just also, I want to have you guys, this is scientific fact. This is not some, like I said, new age positive thinking motivation video that I'm trying to put on for you guys. How you are thinking and feeling is your vibration. It's your aura. And that is what is bringing into your reality. So your inner game is your outer game, because whatever is in your reality right now, you had to have thought about it, had the idea, you were feeling a certain way, right? If you're having a lot of like stress and bad things happen in your life, drama, all that kind of stuff, check how you've been feeling for the past 90 days. How have you been talking, right? If you have a business and business is not going how you want it, do you not have your soulmate clients? Do you not have the income you want? Do you not have the impact you want? Check how you've been feeling. Check how you've been talking. Are you actually cultivating that faith, belief, and certainty? Are you actually stepping into higher levels of vibration? Are you doing that stuff? Just check yourself. And that's all it is. It's not always easy, but it's very simple. It's very simple. And, this is also proving kind of why mindset, this is another reason why I started Abundance Attitude. Mindset drives everything, because if you don't have the mindset behind your goals and your dreams and what you want, you're just going to give up. Right? So it's like practical and spiritual and science all coming together. It's obviously practical, and anyone can say if you give up, of course you're not going to have your dreams. But why do people give up? It's because their mindset isn't right. It's because they're thinking and feeling not aligned with what they want, so they give up. But if you're certain and if you're in that frequency, guys, there's no way by law that you're not going to have this abundance come into your life, right? So how do we harmonize with this abundance? Well, we have to ask ourselves the right questions. I talk about this a lot. You have to ask yourself the right questions. And this is because your subconscious is it's a question and answer generator, right? It wants to answer questions. Now, your conscious mind can answer questions, but logical. But your subconscious wants to answer questions through experience, right? If you say, how can I generate $10,000 in my business? How can I bring in 5 new clients in my business? How can I increase my income in my career? How can I find this partner that I know that I'm destined to have? How can I have this health and perfect body that I know that I'm worthy of? Your subconscious is going to hear that, and it's going to start going out of its way to try to figure that out for you. It's going to start bringing in those people and those circumstances and those situations, because you're harmonizing with it. When you ask that question, that's going to get you thinking about it. When you're thinking about it, you are automatically at that frequency, right? And so the subconscious knows the cheat codes to the quantum field. And so, and I love this stuff, because when it comes down to it, guys, like, yes, I'm talking about, kind of material things right now. But when it comes down to it, like, when you step into these new frequencies, when you cultivate new dominant higher frequencies, you're going to have so much more self-love. You're going to have so much more confidence. You're going to have so much more peace. I can't tell you the last time that I've had drama in my life. I used to have so much freaking drama with friends and relationships and just whatever. I barely have that. And if I do, now I'm able to work through it and say, apologize or forgive or whatever it is, instead of having this like high and mighty ego and pride and stuff. And that's a whole different thing. But what I'm saying, when you do this inner work and you have this mindset and you step into these new frequencies, not only you're going to get what you want, but you're stepping into a new person. You're stepping into a better version of you. And how cool is that? How much peace does that bring, right? I know that coming from someone that has gone through spells of depression and like I said, drama and binge drinking and all this stuff that wasn't lighting me up, but I was sucked into this like other vortex that I knew wasn't for me. It's just because my subconscious and frequency was all just sitting there, and I had to do the inner work to change myself and really become the person that I wanted to be and have the abundance that I knew that I was worthy of. But it takes this inner work and mindset and really stepping into these new frequencies and growing as a person. And anyways, I know that was kind of like a rant and derailing, but so how do we harmonize with the abundance that we want? Asking ourselves the right question, because the subconscious knows the cheat code and it wants to give you the answer through experience, right? And so let's say you want, in your business, you want these clients, you want this new income, but it's not coming there. Well, your subconscious is telling you that your vibration is not aligned yet, right? So that contrast is really a gift. It's all part of the journey, right? A lot of people like to focus on, oh man, I'm not there yet. Maybe I should give up. Maybe I'm not good enough. Like, what if this happens? What if that happens? Like, where am I going to find the clients? Like, is this even working out? Am I doing the right things? Am I qualified? Like, all those bullshit questions are what people that don't have the right mindset are asking, when really you should be like, okay, I'm a little bit unaligned. This is not what I want in my reality. What do I need to do different? Look at it as an opportunity, right? And that just sets you in a higher frequency anyway, seeing it as an opportunity. And you see how this can compound and compound and compound on frequency, on frequency, and frequency. And then you just become this like inner self goddess that is just at a frequency more consistently, right? And so it's going to go out and find it. Your subconscious is going to go out and find it when you're asking the right questions. So a good question you can ask, guys, is, what would my life look like? What would my life look like if I had $10,000 in my bank account? What would my life look like if I had the partner that I knew that I'm worthy of, or that I want? What if I had the self-love that I want? What would my life look like? And you want to say look like, because that is just a better way of asking it to your subconscious, right? And you can journal this, you can visualize this, whatever you need to do, but you want to ask that, and you want to really, really take the time to figure that out, right? What would your life look like? What would you feel? Okay? Would you feel, some people like to say peace, freedom, excitement, happiness, love? What would you be doing? Would you be going to hot yoga, tennis? Would you be going on more hikes? Would you be reading more? Would you be having more self-care? I talked about this earlier in the group. Even having self-care is signaling to your subconscious that you're worthy of things, right? That's going to make you feel worthy and good and joyful, right? That is a signal to your subconscious that we're feeling good and we're at that frequency. And so you can script this out, talk about it in the present tense, like it already happened, right? I'm so happy and grateful that I have these clients that I'm serving and I make $10,000 a month. I'm so happy and grateful that I have all these clients that I'm serving and I make $10,000 a month. You can put the exact amount of clients you want, because you can be specific as you want or non-specific as you want, whatever feels good to you, so scripting, that was actually kind of an affirmation, but you can just like plan out your whole day, whatever your abundance looks like, just script it out, right? Meditate and visualize. Meditation is going to bring you that inner peace. It's going to make you more aware. You're going to see those thoughts come up, and then you can just say, isn't that interesting, right? You're bringing those thoughts up, and you can get rid of them when you're in meditation and visualization, because that is huge in your inner work. Because when I visualize, I can really cultivate the feeling of already having what I want. And when I'm cultivating that feeling, and I really, really pay attention to the feeling, it's easy for me to tap into that feeling throughout the day. Okay, because you got to put emotion into this. And so, and it's good to be able to tap into that feeling, because the more you do it, guys, like I said, the more you do it consistently, you're going to start bringing that same frequency into your physical reality. And so if you don't have the abundance that you want yet, whether that's the money, the impact in your business, I'm kind of talking about business right now because I know there's some boss babes in here, and I just like to have, the reference point for me, since I am a business owner. This is what I was doing when I was starting my business. I was just like, what would my life look like if my business was this way, And I started to really cultivate that feeling, and stuff started to unfold. My dreams are starting to unfold in front of me, right? I'm starting to have, my traction in my business went skyrocketed. My investments, I have been able to save over almost $50,000 in investments, guys. And my financial advisor is just like, I've never seen anything skyrocket like this. And whereas, yes, obviously I have some good stocks and mutual funds and stuff like that, but my subconscious went out of its way to pick the right ones, right? It all happens for a reason. It's synchronicities. I am energetically manifesting a shit ton of money in life and business because of this inner work and this frequency work that I've done, right? So what can you do? And so you're scripting out and knowing how you would feel and what your life would look like in this abundance, right? And then you want to ask yourself, what can you do every day to step into that frequency, right? Like I said, you want to stay there consistently, because the only difference between the abundance and your next level self is a higher frequency, right? And so a next level version, life and reality requires a next level version of you. So every day, how can you step into this frequency? And when you do this enough, like I said, dominant frequency is going to happen, right? And this is not only going to allow you to be in this frequency more, but it goes back to the framework that I teach, that I hit heavy on, that faith, belief, and certainty, okay? And so ask yourself every day, if it's freedom, peace, and joy and love, if that's what abundance is going to bring you, because remember, guys, the money, okay, I'm a huge money mindset person. Money blueprint is huge. If you want to up-level your income, especially in business, your money mindset is huge, which is part of your subconscious programming, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But it's not about the money. It's about how you feel. You're looking for how the money's going to make you feel. So if you can cultivate this frequency of how you're going to feel, once you have the money is going to come, right? If you can show up in your business like you already have the $1 million, what do you think is going to happen, right? You have to bring that energy. It's all energetics. It's all energetics and manifestation. And, even if, business owners that are out there that have multi-million dollar businesses, and even if they don't even know what manifesting is, they're unconscious competent. That's what you call it, unconscious competent, because they already in this frequency, they already have this mindset. They just don't know that they're doing it, right? But for those that know it and aren't there yet, it's easy. You can just do this inner work, and the inner work is fun, guys. It's not always fun. It's not always easy, because you're shedding your old self when you do this energetic work, right? You're shedding your old self, and you kind of start to feel like a little crazy. You're like, some other weird stuff might come into your reality, but that's because your subconscious is shedding the old thing. But to me, it's exciting. I'm like, okay, I might hit some roadblocks. I'm going to feel a little cuckoo because I'm shedding my old self, but think of the other side, right? You want to start thinking in possibilities too. You don't want to be like, oh, money's not here yet, and now I have to go through all this inner work and blah blah blah. Why can I just have it? But the reason why people are successful and not successful, or have the abundance or not, is because they're willing to do the stuff that other people aren't willing to do, right? And so you want to start thinking of also impossibilities. Don't think about your reality now, not in a denial way. Obviously you want to know where you are, but you want to just, go think about the possibility. Think about, after the inner work, after you get over that hump into your next level self, what is going to be available for you. It can be, it's either going to be this or something better, right? So to me, that brings excitement, and so I'm derailing again, but what can you do every day to harness those feelings? So if it's freedom, peace, what can you do? Is it taking a bath? Is it going hiking? It's your job to feel good. It's your job to cultivate those feelings as much as possible. And this is going to go off into the quantum field and your inner self and the Amazon warehouse. It's going to bring it to your doorstep. Okay, that's what's going to happen when you start up-leveling into the higher frequencies. You're going to be playing the quantum field faster and better. And like I said, not only are you going to have this abundance, you're going to feel better and actually become a better person internally, right? This inner game equals outer game. So that's what I want you guys to do. I want you to journal out, what would my life look like if I had said abundance? Focus on the feelings, script it out, meditate on it visualize it, and this is going to become from repetition, okay? You can't just do it once. I'm going to talk about why. So you might be like, okay, so this is acting as if. This is like a huge proponent in manifesting, right? Acting as if. But it's still not working. You're like, it's still not working. Like, what is going on, right? This is because you have not changed your paradigm. You haven't changed your paradigm. And a paradigm is in control. It's a mental programming that is control of all of your results. And it's essentially your subconscious programming. So it's in charge of what your income is, your relationships are, your love life, your health. Every arena of your life and your business is controlled by this paradigm. And if you don't take the time to change this paradigm and understand this paradigm, nothing is going to change. And this is what happens. So you do some affirmations and you're feeling good, but then if the paradigm's not changed, half an hour later, you're resulting right back to the same thinking. You're resulting right back to the same habits. Because this really has to do with your habitual behavior. Because as you know, in manifestation, yes, it's energetics, but you do have to take some physical action. And so if you know, because everyone pretty much knows what to do better, right? But they don't do it. They know that, oh man, I need to get up an hour earlier, but you hit the snooze button. Why? Paradigm. You know that you want to lose weight, but like Susan called and we're going to Starbucks and I'm getting my 1,000-calorie coffee. And why do you say yes? Paradigm, right? And you know how you should be doing better, but you don't because your paradigm. And so if this does not change, your manifestations will not change, your results are not going to change, your reality. So you can be trying to do all this energy work, but if you're not understanding your mental programming and your habits, it's also not going to work, okay? So, and this is especially important for business owners on here, because this is how, like I said, you're going to show up in your business, how you feel about your business, and that the clients and sales that are attracted to you is all in your paradigm, because how your mindset is how you're going to be showing up, and how you do one thing is how you're going to be doing everything. So that's why it's like a full circle. Abundance is a 360 experience, right? You're doing this energy work, but you also have to bring in the physical 3D habits and actually what you're doing. And so it's how you feel and it's how you act, right? It's everything. It's a 360 experience. And I love this stuff so much. I'm so passionate about it because I know how much I wanted my life to change. I know how much I wanted to understand why I was getting the certain results. I know why I wanted to understand exactly how manifestation worked. And mindset is just such a buzzword today in personal development, right? And some people are like, why do I need mindset? Like, whatever. Or like, why do I need a coach? Because, I am a coach or I have a business. Like, I'm good. But it's not, because you need that outside perspective. That's what the coach brings, guys. The coach brings the outside perspective and the tough love that you can't see yourself, because you're only the person on the other side can see that. But mindset is how you do everything in life, and especially in business, and it all resorts back to your paradigm and that mental programming, right? And so it's like when like I said, you do the affirmation and the visualization, 30 minutes later you're resorting back to everything else, okay? So to make this work in Quantum Leap, change your paradigm, which is your subconscious programming. And you can do this through auto-suggestion, repetition. You got to get emotionally involved to change this paradigm. And you have to actually know where you are and what the actual mental programming is now and what you need to change to get there. Do you need to get up out an hour earlier? Do you need to hire the coach? What do you need to do? Do you not need to go to Starbucks? What do you need to do, right? It's about looking it in the face and changing the paradigm. And this comes from understanding as well. So I hope that explained how you can use the quantum field and bring into abundance more into your life quicker, all right? Using that quantum field, knowing how you feel, stepping into a higher frequency, and then now you need to change the paradigm, okay? And so let me know if this helps. Let me know if you have questions, if you watch the replay. You can post questions in the group anytime you want, guys. Like, I literally love talking to people about this. I say this all the time. I really love connecting with you guys and just knowing your questions and knowing where you are and knowing what you need help with, okay? So let me know if that helped and if you understood it, and if I need to expand on anything or explain anything else, let me know, okay? Now, I do want to mention, because I have this, like, I'm talking about this because I just launched. So if this resonates with you, if you're like, holy shit, I have a business, I need help stepping into this frequency. I need money mindset help because I don't really understand what my blocks are. You know, I want the more income. I want a better impact. And I know I need to change my paradigm because I don't have the results that I want. I have just launched a new mastermind, and this is going to be my like signature go viral, what the abundance attitude is going to be known for mastermind, and we freaking delivered. Okay, it is called the Abundance Mastermind. Okay, and for those that don't know what a mastermind is, it's a group of people coming together. I'm going to be leading all of the calls in that mastermind, but it's like-minded women coming together. I'm in a high-level mastermind, and I freaking love it. It's a 6-month mastermind on money mindset. Like, it has changed my life completely because you're not only getting this information from someone that knows what they're talking about, but you're also surrounded by these women that just get it. You have a support system, and you can be surrounded by those people that are going to the same place that you are, because as you know, the people that you're surrounded with also matters in how you think and talk, and it's where your programming comes from as well. So, you know, I love my friends, but not all of my friends have these big dreams and big visions. So I joined a mastermind and hired a coach, and I'm telling you, drastically has changed. Okay. So the Abundance Mastermind, and it's designed to not only finesse your money mindset, so especially if you're in a business, if you're looking to expand your money mindset and really understand how it can be better, what blocks you have, and how we can uproot them and create new beliefs and new stories and energetics around money, so you can start attracting more and earning more and manifesting more. But it's also designed to change that paradigm and understand why you're getting the certain results that you're getting, right? Once this is understood and changed, the results are going to change in your business. And I have made it so it is that 360 experience. So it's not only changing your money mindset, but it's stepping into that next level self that the paradigm is holding back, right? Your paradigm is holding you back from the next level. And so we're breaking all of that down. So you step into this new business owner mindset, this new mindset in general, and you're just like, your just goddess energy is going to come out after this program. And I know it works because it's everything that I've done and studied over the past year, and I can tell you right now that I am not the same person at all after doing the work that we're going to do in this container. And I'm just so excited for the women that are going to step into it, because like I said, it's just like a 360 experience. So like, it's just, you know, some people have masterminds on subconscious programming and, you know, and changing that. And some people have a mastermind on money mindset. And the reason why I chose money mindset, because I am focusing on business women. And I know that is a huge hindrance in a lot of people, especially newer business women. So if you're a newer business owner, this is like perfect for you. But like I said, it's doing this, and the money mindset is in the paradigm. So we're kind of having this paradigm and taking out the money mindset portion and hitting hard on that. But then also we're going to be changing this paradigm and understanding exactly why you're behaving and acting and doing what you're doing in your business, and dismantling that and changing that and understanding that programming and putting in new programming. And so it's 360, and you come out a brand new up-leveled person that is going to be manifesting and attracting more of the money, and just be better in your self-love, confidence, your happiness, your self-worth, and just the way you show up and do your business. Because like I said, it's going to be a 360 experience. So it's called the Abundance Mastermind. Okay. So if you are looking, you know, like I said, you're like, holy shit, I am doing this energy work, but now I need to change my paradigm, and I really do need to focus on my money mindset. This mastermind is literally perfect for you. Now, with that being said, I'm only taking 7 women, okay, and it's going to be by application only, because, I want the women to step in that are ready to do the inner work, that actually want to change and actually want to see a change in their business and life. And so it's application only, and I'm only taking 7 women. Now, this is going to be founders pricing, okay? And right now I'm actually having some bonuses where if you enroll by tomorrow, actually, or if you're watching this on, it's Friday, July 10th, you're going to get 2 coaching, private kickoff coaching calls with me, which we can dive as deep as you want into your money mindset and see where you're at and see where you want to go. Okay, so 2 coaching kickoff calls with me, which is like huge, plus access to my manifestation course, because I really want to make sure you also have a really, really good understanding of manifestation as well, and some money off. So awesome bonuses going on in that right now. And like I said, only taking 7 women because I want it to be the best group that I can bring together and mastermind with and teach and coach and also learn from. And like I said, we're all going to be learning from each other too, because a mastermind is coming together, and just being around that like-minded people where you're motivated, you show up, it's accountability, right? I'm going to have a separate Facebook group, and not only that, you're going to get one-on-one level access to me, because I'm going to create a group chat where you can literally message me with any shit that's being brought up and thrown in your face at the time, and I can help you guys work through that. And so this is a huge such an honor to create this for you guys. Okay, and so it's 12 weeks, and so every week we have a call with Q&A and a lesson, and we're going to be implementing everything that we're learning, and like I said, changing that paradigm along with hitting heavy and finessing that money mindset. And you come out and you're going to be able to create more of an impact in your business, and you're going to be able to create more income because you're showing up as a different person. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed the quantum field in abundance, because I love talking about it. Like I said, if you have any questions on the mastermind or manifesting and quantum field stuff and abundance, everything that I went over, if you guys have any questions on that, also let me know, okay? And I'd love to answer that. And so yeah, all right, so until then, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.